We are going. All right, we are live. We are live. We are live today on Saturday. It's a great Saturday today. Let's have some fun. Let's have a conversation, and let's see what comes up today, man. Let's just have some fun. Let's play a game. Let's play a game today, man. Let's play a game. Let's enjoy this Saturday. So, uh, first of all, I want to ask you guys, is what is one thing that is like a big no-no for you? Like it's like somebody comes up to you and tells you, and it's like, hey, I wanna, can you do this? Can you do this for me? What's a big no-no? What's like, what's your line that cannot be crossed respectfully? I'm not
I'm gonna
setting
let
you
my
up. I'm not setting you up.
I'm gonna let
Hey, look,
my
man. I'm
uncle
gonna tell you something, man.
motivation. Hey, show your face, bro. Stop
Look
hiding.
here,
Show
man.
your face.
Look here, man. Let me tell you this. You better not ask me for a pair of my drawers. That's a no-no. Ain't giving no other man my drawers. Nope. That's a no-no. Uh,
Show your face, bro. Show your face.
if I show my face, you won't see it. It's dark. It's darkness over here. It's darkness.
So that's a no, huh? Your pair of
That's a
drawers.
nah, man. Can't buy nothing, man. Nah, man. I'm gonna give you $5 to buy your own, man. You know what I'm saying? Um,
What about you, sir? What's your big no-no? What's like hell no? Like 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 no matter what in this life, no matter what happened, no matter what's going on, it's like a no.
I got a few of them, but I don't think it's um.
Lord have mercy. Well, let's
Let me
give us
ask
one
you.
that's appropriate.
Let me ask you. Whatever. Okay. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Whatever it is that you're thinking, will you let that person do it to save your kid?
Oh, you sure about this one? I gotta ask that question. You sure about this one?
Mr. Redler, please watch the questions you ask him. He is giving you a disclaimer. Please back off. Before man down. Man down.
um, the inappropriate one, I'm gonna leave that alone. The proper one is man, taking money from me, and if I put money on the table, if we all sit there, if I put money down and somebody steal it, and you know they steal it, but they lie in front of your face. So me putting money in front of thieves, that's my biggest no.
Putting
My
money in
biggest
front.
one, put money in front of thieves. You might be a family member, you might be close friends, you might be whatever your close people around you. You put money down, or if you leave something in a position that everybody able to see it, if you close your eye, you might not see it again. Like for instance, one of my I ain't gonna say his name, and I told him I put money on the table, the living room table. It's just me and the person. Money disappear. So my biggest no is putting something value in front of people that I don't know if they're gonna take it away from me or not.
So
Yeah,
you
I can be.
putting money
Huh?
in front of thieves.
Yeah, a bunch of
If you know
thieves.
he's a thief, that's a no-no. You ain't gonna put no
I
money in front of him.
ain't putting nothing in front of them. I can't even bring him in my house.
I, I got you, man. Because for me, the one that I was gonna say is I would not give up a big no-no is giving up personal information. You know, like when you trust somebody with something, with some
Mm-hmm.
personal thing, like
Mm-hmm.
it's like your life and you trust it, and then that person goes and slip it, or go tell somebody, or not just even tell somebody, but do something related to that information that you provide that's supposed to be confidential. One of the biggest things for me is, man, a big thing for me is like once I say something is still in my thing, I don't care, man. Even shoot, man, if you put a gun to my head, I don't know, man, but that's how far I have to go for something like that to come out of my mouth, because it really is, man. Like that's a big no-no for me. Like trusting somebody, like breaking the trust of you telling somebody so personal because you need to get let it out or something, and you go and spread that out, or tell somebody else, or tell somebody else behind your back, or use it for their benefit somehow, which is sort of like a thief, like you said. It's just more with information, but it, that's a big no-no for me. Like, yo, I was like, if somebody comes to me and be like, yo, can you do this for this amount of money? Can you tell me this? I'm like, nah, bro. I my word is my word, and it's not worth any amount of money. It is what it is. I'll keep that shit to myself. So, so that was question number one. Uh, question number two. Will you let me slap you for $100?
You
My
might as well
corner,
just go. You might as well go
my
on to
co-
the next question.
Bro, it's $100. You just gotta let me slap you, man.
No, 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 no. That's like you telling the man to hold your balls.
Damn it, man. Man down. Man down. Man down.
Give
You got
him
a
a reach
man
around.
down. Somebody down,
that
boy.
that's be. Hey, hold my nuts for me. What? Somebody coming to you and
Uh,
say, can I hold your nut? What you say to me?
Man down. Man down.
what about 1,000?
Man,
Yeah, I said,
brother, let me tell you
somebody
something,
Yo,
jiggling your
man,
balls, man.
$1,000? All you gotta take
Yes,
do is
sir.
take a slap and you
bro.
get
Have
Nah,
you
$1,000.
nah, nah.
have you seen those slapping contests where those people stand on the other and they let
Hey,
the
let's
other
react to
man?
that video. Let's react
Hey,
to that video. Hell
yeah,
no.
that was something I
No,
want to
let me
react
pull it
because
up. Let me pull it up.
oh
There
my
ain't no
god.
way, bro.
I mean,
Somebody
somebody
slap me
just
like that, you ain't gonna leave the place.
I mean, damn boy, you done paid all your debt and they still slap you like you owe something.
Nah, man, I can't take that beating like that, bro. That's like I said, even $1,000, somebody gonna come to you and say, it's like one guy was like, he offered one of the guys that I'll offer you $1,000,000 if you sleep in the bed with me. I won't do nothing to you.
Oh hell no, man. That's
What?
Man said no. Man said hell no. Hell no. I ain't sleeping
No
there.
way.
nah, man.
Million
That's
dollars. Hell no.
nah, man. That's
Yo,
man down.
a
Another
million
man is
dollars
down.
just for that, bro?
Boy, I tell you, boy, we're gonna
Yeah.
need a lot of body bags for these man down. A lot of body bags coming out, boys. A lot of body bags. We got a lot of casualties on the battlefield. A
You
lot of
really
casualties.
Man,
can't. You really can't take it.
A
You
lot of
can take
nah,
a
casualties.
sir.
slap.
No, sir.
Not even
Man
for
down.
money. Not even for money. You can take a slap.
Man down.
Man down. You
Oh
gotta run
no,
for your
man.
life with me.
God damn, boy. I
Okay,
tell
what
you.
about
Man,
what? Okay, so we're looking about 100,000. You will not take a big slap for 100,000.
You know,
no,
your
sir.
face may look deformed. You may look deformed after that slap. That may be the look here. Your face gonna look like cream pie, boy, when you finish slapping the taste out your side of your mouth, man.
Man,
You
we
ever
can
see?
react to that video, man. Let
Yeah,
Not
everybody see
even
what
for
we're
a
talking about.
hundred. Not even for 100,000.
a slap. Nah, man.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, play and see what's going on.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Slapping
Let me
somebody,
pull this up.
slapping somebody's
Not
soul out of their body.
not
I'm
these
pulling
slaps.
something.
You don't want these slaps for these slaps make you wake up and take out the trash. You know what I'm saying? You
All
know what I'm
right,
saying?
let me show. I got something. I got something for you guys. I got one.
My
Let's
man
see.
be
Let's see. You guys see it? You guys see it? You see it?
man. They got the lady slapping. This is just terrible.
Oh man,
This is the first one that I saw. Let me see. Let's see this thing.
this is gonna be beautiful now.
Uh oh. Yo, you could tell she's pissed off, and she's trying to hold.
There's a reason she's won.
Yo, look at her face. She knows she's pissed right there, right there. Yo, she's pissed off. She's pissed off. She's pissed off.
Laughing.
Yeah, why are they laughing? Look, she's
Governor,
pissed
what do you
off,
think
man.
of that?
I thank God it wasn't me that got slapped.
Oh man.
She's got this.
I'll be
form
back to
nailed
slap
down.
you later.
Her chin is tucked.
Here's Julia.
Arr.
Oh man. This one's about to get. Oh. Oh.
That seemed a little high, didn't it?
A little
Yo.
bit of a headshot in my
She
opinion.
looks like she's about to pass out, like any moment right now. Oh, what's going on here?
This is a very good fighter. These are big men.
Oh man.
They look like every bad guy from
Nah,
every
nah,
movie you've ever
nah.
watched.
Boy, these some heavy-handed brothers
Directly
here,
from
brother.
Poland.
Oh no, hell no. Yo, you wouldn't take a slap from this dude, man?
Hell
Hell
no.
Yo, not even for.
Hell no.
Yo, what about 500,000, bro?
You can keep it.
500,000 and you set. You're gonna heal.
I'm good.
You're gonna heal.
No, I think it's all
Man, your brain, man, I don't know, man. You may be emotionally damaged after that slap.
everyone has their equal chance. It's just, who's the
Look at Arnold. Look at Arnold. I don't know what he's trying to.
I'm
Yeah.
there to celebrate, baby.
I'm here
Oh,
to
man.
celebrate the slap.
Oh!
God damn.
Oh!
Yeah.
His chest,
Somebody
look
said-
Seen him wobble a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He doesn't understand a word you're saying.
But the folks,
Somebody just got their teeth checked out.
the judges saw something.
Yo, he's pissed. It's like, yo, yo, he's pissed. You
Ain't no
know
way you
that
gonna slap
well.
me like
Man, I
that.
don't think this is gonna be a good one here,
You
brother.
cannot drop your chin to obstruct that jaw.
Oh man, hell no.
Man
Fuck
back.
that. This shit
Oh,
look.
shit. Oh! Oh!
Mm.
Oh! Oh!
I mean, can you imagine getting knocked out by a slap?
Yo!
That's what my
Yeah.
granddad did to my uncle.
Yeah, dang, man.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
We've got Columbus's finest right here, attending to Nicholas.
Yo, that's crazy.
Hawaii in the house.
Oh, man.
Man, look at this. Oh man, this guy's serious. He's holding up his flag. He's letting you know he's gonna slap the dog piss out of somebody.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. Hell no. Hell no.
Oh no.
Good luck, man.
Oh no.
Good luck.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Oh.
Bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. 500? Look. All you have to do is take 500. 500,000.
Hey
All
brother.
you have to just take one.
You can take it from me.
I
You
need
do
a
it for the
stunt.
team, baby.
I need a stunt double.
For real. They smacking the bush out of you, man. Look at him mad.
Man, yo, he's mad. That's why he's walking around. That's why he walked around so much, because he's mad. Let's do it, mad, bro. Yo, he mad. He mad. Yo, I'll be so pissed off, man. Anybody do that shit to me, man, I'll be so pissed off, man. Even if it's like for sport, I can't do it.
That does seem a little.
Look. Hold your chin up. Hold your chin up. Hold your chin up.
The Pollock is not happy.
Here we go. Chin out.
Bring your face closer, baby. You take a picture of it. Slap. Send him to the upper room.
That's it? Oh, I see what they're doing. They aiming for the freaking the thing in the back of the
Take
neck,
Final Cut
bro.
Pro to the next level.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So you will not take that slab for that amount of money for
How much
500.
money? 500 so small.
500,000.
500,000.
Bro. Yeah, 500,000, bro. You could get like three trucks.
And when I get that money, I'm gonna go get some plastic surgery to
Bro,
fix out
it's
the
not gonna
damage.
disfigure you that bad, man. I mean, you're gonna be swollen for maybe like weeks, but then you'll be good after
I mean, you can do that for me, sir.
that.
Check one for the team.
Nah, bro. Shoot, what about 1 million? Will you take it for 1 million?
I'm gonna say, yeah, I take it for a million.
Oh, there you go. You
Mhm.
take it. Mr. Sewell, will you take it for 1 million?
No, I don't think that's. I mean, I don't know. It depends, man. But, maybe for $1 million, I made into a slap contest. You know what I'm saying? But now I got enough money to cover my medical expenses. You know what I'm saying? Just in case somebody
Yeah,
slap
that's
the
it.
soul out of my body. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And look, that's enough money for me not to, retaliate too. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll definitely help my emotional damage too. Because I'm definitely gonna be emotionally hurt after that slap if I get knocked out. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? So
man.
I'm definitely gonna need some emotional assistance.
Yeah, I got you. Oh man, that's crazy. All right. So I don't know, man. I don't think I think I'll take it for 1 million, man. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. I'll do what I gotta do, man. I'll take it. I'll be knocked out. I'll wake up in maybe an hour later. I'll be good. I go home with my swollen face and $1 million, and then that thing comes down, and then good, man. I'm good. All right. So yeah. Where Mr. Chalan go? Where he go? Oh, so let's see. What's the next question? What's the next session? Mr. Shalom, Mr. Sue and Mr. Shalom. Let's see. Next question. Uh, let's see. Okay, so next question. What is the strangest thing you ever eaten?
Cockroach,
What?
cockroach.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know it was in the cereal can. Yeah, I didn't know it was in the cereal box.
Yo, that happened to me. Yo, that
Ah!
happened to me when I was little. Yo, I grew up. I grew up in the projects, right? Like, yo, when I grew up in the projects, so there were roaches that no matter how what you do in the projects, you could not kill those freaking roaches from the projects. They are like freaking. They're like in another level. A whole nuclear bomb could explode in New York City, and those things are not gonna. They're not gonna die. Like they're freaking gangsters. Those roaches are freaking gangsters, bro. Yo,
God,
I
good.
remember. I remember one time like I was eating my cereal, and I remember to this day it was like cinnamon toast crunch or something, and I was eating it, and watching TV, and then as I'm eating it, a roach fell from the ceiling into my
Yup.
cereal, and I didn't know, and I put it in my mouth, and then I'm eating it, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Ah,
And I
damn
go
it, man.
inside, and then I go like, oh man, I threw up, bro, and yeah, it was so bad. Like even to this day, I never ate cinnamon toast crunch again. Even though it wasn't the cinnamon toast crunch fault, but the I didn't eat cinnamon toast crunch until freaking um the recently when my kids wanted to try it, and I told them the story, and that's funny. That's funny that you had that story too.
Damn, roach. Ugh.
That's
See,
funny.
where I was, the cockroach, they wait for you to come in the house, they jump on you, and you take them home with you.
Oh
You were their taxis to get out of the house.
They were traveling cockroaches.
Yeah,
Traveling.
That's how they reproduce, man. They
Passport.
they get in your
With the
jacket and then
passport.
they
The
go.
passport cockroaches. That's what they call it.
Damn.
God damn.
Let's see. What about you, Mr. Sua?
I'm pretty sure everyone ate a bug, whether they liked it or not, whether it's a fly or some type of little ant or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I can't really recall, but I'm pretty sure I have. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I'm pretty sure I have coming up. I don't know. The strangest thing to me, I think squid. I just couldn't get with that, man. I just couldn't get with the fact.
They just good. Fry them Jones up.
Yeah,
I love them. Put some nice spice on them squid.
Well, you talk. That's like calamari, but this wasn't calamari. This was more like broiled squid. You know, it wasn't breaded about. No, can't do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Nope. Nah.
You can't eat that squid.
Nah, man. I think
I had it when I was in Japan. I had some squid, but like it was like sushi. So it was like sushi type. So I ate some squid. It wasn't that bad when I ate it like in the sushi. So
yeah, I mean, maybe this way the restaurant prepared it, but it definitely just kind of turned me off since I tasted it. They put it in rice. I guess it was a restaurant. Went to a Spain style restaurant. I mean, all the other food was pretty good we had, but they had squid with rice. Yeah, man, I just took the squid out and ate the rice. The rice was fairly good, but just.
Have you ever have you know that there's a Seahawk like remember that those animals? Have you ever?
You talking about walrus?
Yeah, man. It's just they got they have a lot of fat in them things. It's a lot of oil.
Hell yeah. I can only.
Don't taste good, man. Man, I'm telling you, boy. I tell you, boy.
I ain't never had no walrus.
Boy, I tell you, boy.
Good, man. Would you put some onions and peppers on that thing, man?
Some onions and peppers. Put some spice on it. You ever had that? If you jerk it, my lord.
Man, some jerk walrus. Hell I'm gonna do.
Some pepper soup.
I ain't messing with you, man. This man talking about some jerk walrus and some onions. Some jerk walrus, baby.
Think out the box, baby.
I got some red pepper seal. You want something, baby? I got some garlic and butter squirrel.
Roadkill, baby, roadkill.
Damn, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. I got some I got some cayenne pepper possum. I'm trying to tell you, baby, cook it up.
Put some pepper soup, man. Woo.
I tell you, you don't know what you're missing here, boy.
Oh, you missing some real food, man. Have you ever had iguana?
No, I heard it's pretty good though.
I want to try that, Joe, man. Put some, man. My boy from Trinidad.
I heard that.
Being iguana, he said, man, he cooking, put some nice. I said, boy, just cooking for me. I'll be on my way.
Yeah, I heard that's pretty good.
I don't spare no food, baby. Except snakes. I don't play with snakes. I don't want to eat snakes. Alligator. I want to try alligator, man. Have you guys have any alligator tail or alligator meat?
Nah, it was pretty good. Not too bad. Fried. It's pretty good.
I don't eat that stuff. That's too crazy for me, man.
You're missing out, boy. You're missing out. You're missing out, my big brother. You're missing out. How about fly? There's this fly. It's called rain fly. It comes from the ground. So when it get rainy season, we used to wet our hand and catch the fly with our hand. And you fry that joint up, man. That joint's like a popcorn busting in your mouth, like woo, man.
God damn. Would you put some seasoning on it?
Nah, man. I'll put some sugar on that joint, man. Yeah, frying that joint with sugar on it.
Some sugar flies.
Yeah, them joint good, man. Them joint real good.
Mr. Real, $10, man. I got some sugar flies. Look, I'm gonna go get me a fly catcher. I'm gonna smack the shit out of some gnats. Put some sugar on it. And now we're gonna have some sugar gnats.
Fry that joint up.
Mm-hmm. Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? We can put them in the bag, man. Look here, man. I think we got a profit, some sugar gnats.
How about those bush meat? The big rat, the bush rat.
My lord.
Oh,
God damn, boy. This man going in today, boy.
Yo, New York. I like you now, New York. Y'all know how to deal with them rats. And big fat, them gargoyle rat.
Good
Them
night.
John big as a. I said,
oh man, you have no idea, bro.
bush meat, straight bush meat. You meet yourself, sir. You meet yourself.
Yeah, no, I was talking to my wife. She came in.
Oh.
But yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We're not dealing with them rat.
Yeah,
Some
that New York
rash
City,
too.
yo, bro. That New York City, right? Have you seen those videos? I seen it myself when I was living in New York. Like, yo, they be carrying stuff, bro. Like, they could carry things like with their mouth, like. But I'm talking about like heavy objects, like a whole slice of pizza, like, in relation to the rat, like, yo, they could carry things, bro. Like, they strong. They like a, yo. Oh man, I gotta see if I could find this video so we could maybe watch this one too.
See, the New York rat can eat a cat.
Yo,
The cat's running away from for his own life.
yo, I gotta show you this video if I find it. But yo, it's crazy. It was like New York City rat versus pigeon or something.
Yeah, took that picture with him. He didn't
Yeah.
play.
Oh yeah. Right here, hold on.
From bush rat. There's some good feet, man. We be like, why you gonna eat rat? Why you eating a dead cow? Why you eating pig? Have you ever had pig feet before, bro?
Yes, I have.
Pig?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely had pig.
How about pigtail?
No, I
I
don't
think
think
I
I had
have
a
big
pigtail.
tail. I think I
Ain't
have.
nothing safe around me, man. Cook that nice. That's how I like going to the south, baby. Anything that move is getting killed.
After the south, put it in the pot. Put some garlic and some onions on it.
Ain't play with that.
Have some peppered possum, buddy. That's right.
You know it.
Damn.
Yeah.
One lady was telling me her story. She said her granddaddy, she had to stay away from her granddaddy's house.
What?
Any animal movie killing them.
Damn.
Cooking in the barbecue in the backyard. Don't ask what you eating.
I think
Man, it's one of his homeboy. He went down to South Carolina. Countryside, the dirty road. Man, it's like, man, yo, your granddad can cook. What is in it, man? It tastes like chicken. You don't want to know.
Oh hell.
You don't want to know.
Yo, bro.
Even deer know not to go around the house.
Watch this. I
Damn.
got the video. Hold on.
You know it's bad when rats and stay away. Damn. They go up in anything.
All right, I got the video. Watch this. You ready? Watch. You gotta watch. Yo, look how is that rat is pulling that pigeon, bro. Like how is pulling? Oh shit! Like this dude, like they beating up the rat, and that rat is still going.
You alive? Do you got?
Oh, they saved the pigeon. They saved it. This is New York City. Look at that shit. This is the projects. I could tell. Look at that. Look, it's taking it. That's crazy.
He's hungry.
Smack. Damn.
Yo, he's like
Smack the hell out that rat.
He was like, yo,
broke the damn stick. That rat still kept going, man. Man,
Yo,
you gotta
he
shoot
was
them
like-
motherfuckers, man.
It was like he's like, I don't want no cheese, man. I don't want no cheese.
yeah.
I want a whole
Yeah.
freaking pigeon. Let me see this one. Where-
Johnson, why are you naked?
Because my t-shirt.
Oh, don't worry, I can't play that thing on. Yeah, but bro, it's crazy. It's crazy in New York City, man. You don't want to play with dumb rats.
Damn.
They don't play games, bro.
They haven't made their match yet. That's why.
Well, it looked like they did with that guy there, cause he beat the crap out of that rat and then took
Sure
off.
did, man. Rat ear broke the damn stick.
That's what it takes, man. That's what it takes. Because, yo, they strong, man. They're resilient. They've been living in the subway for like hundreds of years. Yeah.
So they
Survive,
can't even
baby.
get rid of all those rats, man. They exterminate thousands a year, still can't get rid of them.
Oh, you don't see what New York City did? New York City put up a job posting, like literally like a job. They created a job position to try to hire somebody like an expert on this type of stuff for to and giving them a budget to for them to spend whatever amount of money they need to get rid of the whole rat problem in New York City.
And
They
you,
hired this guy. They're gonna pay him like 250,000 a year for to do this.
you know what? Just go there. Just get a katana sword. Just like dual wield. Get two katana swords, man, and just go down that tunnel and just get the cutting, man. Just go down there, or just go get a flamethrower. Go down there with a flamethrower,
They gonna
man.
kill you, bro.
And just make some barbecue rats, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Just,
Oh,
sorry.
yo, when we were in when I lived in New York, one of the joke was, when you go to the Chinese restaurants,
number rat, bro.
we always used to joke that the chicken,
Yeah,
the chicken supposed the chicken in the freaking Chinese restaurant was like New York City rat, bro.
bro,
That roadkill.
I mean,
bro.
it brought the overhead cost down to meat, didn't it?
Yeah, we got this back. Is I ain't trying to put. He's in Waldorf. He literally go in the morning look for roadkill.
Oh, really?
Bring the dead meat home and cook it in the back. It was a big thing. They shut it down. He opened back in 3 weeks, doing the same shit.
Yeah, that sounds like New York City, bro.
The meat too high.
But and look, deer jerky, deer meat is actually really
No,
good, man.
deer is okay. You could
It's
have
really good. Venison is really good, you know what I'm saying? Just how you prepare it. But, I guess, it's already dead on the street. Why let it go to waste, right? Just pull up with the pickup truck, and just go ahead, slap it on the back and just go ahead and,
Yeah, deer is good.
hmm
Deer is good. I mean, I never really had it, but I heard people telling me.
Man, deer is really good, man, especially when you cook it. You cook it right. Deer's actually really well.
Mm-hmm.
All
Will
right.
you? Okay. Well, so what is the dumbest thing you ever cried about?
Oh man,
And
man,
don't
I gotta say this.
pussy.
I gotta say it, man.
You cried
He
about
wanted you not to bring some questions that you ain't want to hear.
pussy. I know you're gonna say pussy.
I cry, man. Being in high school, man, fall in love, it hurt. It hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, it hurt. Falling with the wrong person hurt. I missed a day, girl I was talking to, have an affair, and I came back the next day. She with a guy, and I'm crying. I'm not crying. I'm crying because I'm angry. But I'm like, what the hell am I crying for? She for everybody. I thought it was just my turn. So that was the dumbest thing I ever cried. Girl, she done missed the day I missed work. The day I missed school to go to work. She have affairs with somebody else.
Oh,
And the guy for the whole month or two was just skipping school. Because I was trying to check him out. That's the dumbest thing I ever cried for. A female that was just a harlot. That I thought that was something. But she taught me a lot. That's my answer.
yeah. But I knew it. Cause that was me. That's me too, man. I think, but let's see. But to say something different, oh man, I think the dumbest thing I ever thought about one time was like over having fun, like over fun, because I wanted to freaking hang out. I wanted to do something, and I wanted to go out, have some fun, have some beers, have some drinks, and I remember it was in college, and then I was like, "Yo, are you freaking kidding me? tonight that I want to go out. Nobody wants to go out. Nobody. I'm about, yo, I'm hyped up. I want to go out there. And all of them, nobody. Everybody, yo, nah, man, I'm too sleepy. Oh, nah, man, I'm like, yo, come on, bro. Like, so I remember I was like, yo, this is bullshit, man. I always hang out with these people. I'm always there to go out when they hyped up. And even if I don't want to go, I always go, and nobody could do that shit for me. Yeah, I was like, yo, I went to my dorm room. I remember in college, and I was like, yo, I'm done with this shit, and and I cried. I cried it out. It was fucking dumb, bro. It was dumb, but I cried that shit out. I was like,
You, I got another one. I was in a school. Girl showed me her a two tower. I started crying.
a what?
She showed me her breast. I started crying. I just started crying.
Mama.
What school was this at, man? She showed me her stuff. I started crying.
Yo, you probably were like, mommy, milk. I want some milk. So you,
Oh my
baby,
goodness.
the baby came out of you, yo.
Boy, I was
Let me have some
crying. Tears just coming down my eyes, like, man.
Oh,
And she just looked at me. She said, "Look down." I looked down. That's it. I looked back up. I started crying more.
damn, it looked that good.
That, I mean, I think when I came into America, that was the first breasts I ever saw. I was like, wow. I just keep crying. I went home, man. I was in love. My mother said, "Get out of your mind. You're gonna see a lot of them. As long as you get older, you're gonna get, but you're gonna see more." It was so nice, you know.
Man, remember them? Man, this man reminiscing like it was his favorite movie. I remember that part. They acted very
Oh
well.
man! But when I
Hey,
moved from that school, I was just mad, man. I was like, damn.
that reminds me of when I freaking when I lost my virginity, bro.
Hey,
I freaking
don't go
started
there.
crying on that one too.
Don't go there. Hey, would you say keep a PG-13, right? Isn't that what you say?
No, we just can't get the channel shut down. That's what I said.
Okay.
I didn't say keep it PG-13. I'm just saying keep it non-offensive.
Man.
Nothing over rated R.
Yeah, nothing over. Nobody or somebody else is gonna cry about. Nothing that somebody else is gonna cry about. Don't make anybody else cry. That's what I'm saying. As long as you don't make anybody else cry, we're good, bro.
And I'm gonna leave it like that, man. I ain't got nothing to say.
Ah, man, you were gonna make somebody cry. Huh?
Nah, it was just.
Sure, I'll say it. Freaking, yo, I love, sure, I love my Virginia. Yo, I remember when that shit was about to happen, man. I got so nervous, I was shaking. The girl picked it up. She was like, she picked it up. She was like, wait, don't tell me. And I'm like, don't tell you what? Why are you shaking? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, because I know what's about to happen. She's like, oh, you a virgin, huh?
I'm still a virgin.
And I was like, yes. Then I started shaking even more. I was like a vibrator. I was like a vibrator, and then my tears started coming down my eyes, like, because I felt so embarrassed that I was shaking so much. I was like this, bro. Yes. You know, like a drug addict that haven't had drug for in a while, and they see it right in front of them, and they're about to have it, and they're like, just give it to me, just give it to me. Like, you know, because before you do it for the first time, you got in your mentality that this is gonna be the most amazing thing,
Yeah.
like you're about to have a spiritual experience or something. So you get nervous, like I'm about to see God. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm about to see God.
And that's why I say woman are heaven and hell at the same damn time. It depends how you turn it on. My lord,
Well,
my lord.
and then when it happened, and I was like, oh, that was it.
That was it.
That's what I'm saying. I think my third time ever was the best one because my first two was like, oh, it wasn't even that big of a deal. I always wanted to do this, but it wasn't that big. But then once my third came around, that's when I started feeling. I was like, oh yeah, okay, this is fun. That's when I realized it was like, oh yeah, this is fun. I see why this is fun. But my first two times, it was like, that's it. It was like the hype. Like when you get hyped up for a movie, and everybody's telling you, "Oh yeah, that movie's so good, so good." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go see it," and then you go see the movie, and even though the movie was good, you're like, it wasn't that good because you got hyped up. You got so hyped up that you were expecting like some freaking miracle of entertainment, and you go there, and it didn't meet your expectations because you got hyped up so high. So the same thing with that. That was my experience with that. But so that first time I was like, I'm so nervous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was like apologizing for everything.
Scared. Yeah, I was
It's
just a
like,
little nervous.
I think.
I got
Go
a
ahead.
question. I know a lot of females gonna be a lot of men gonna be Have you ever dealt with a female that says she's a virgin, she's not?
Oh, shit, of course.
This is my first time.
Oh, yeah, that's their biggest lie. Oh, I never
But,
done this
but that's a
before.
lie.
Man, you know you done
Actually,
done this
that
for
never
four
happened to
other
me.
homies.
You came from somebody's house, you over here. I can't tell the difference.
Dang. You can't.
Coin.
Sometimes it's like it's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
Because if you look at woman analogy, after they bleed for that month flower, thing get tied back up. Some women say they haven't had sex for 2 years. You try it out, you're like, wow, this ain't tight.
Okay.
That's because plastic and rubber been taking the place. That's because something with batteries. You know what I'm saying? Been taking its place. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, they got some Jones out here 13-inch long, baby. I'm like, God damn, man, I really try.
Yeah.
Look, they even got some new Jones. They even got little Jones, the dicks that spin. You sit on there, probably press the button and it spin. Like, God damn, boy, you got some. Well, I tell you, got some shit out here for you, boy. I ain't lying to you. There's some creative dick making out here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh my goodness, man! Man, we're just having fun, man. This is just fellas and ladies, man. Just if you know yourself, you know what you're doing. Just put the plastic down, please.
Man, that thing sound like somebody about to get arrested. It sound like somebody about to get locked up and put on parole.
Hey, man, put the John down, man. Leave it alone, man. I was catching a Greyhound.
Yeah.
I was catching a Greyhound one time. All I hear is I said, "What the hell?" She in the back
the
there
Greyhound bus?
with the vibrator. I said, "Lord." She said,
Wait.
"See, this man. She have a man in her bag. All she needs is 2 AA battery."
Damn. I knew I should have invested in Duracell. I knew I should have put some money in Duracell.
Imagine if you bought those batteries from a 99-cent store and like those cheap ones, and then you're getting into it, and then that shit just dies.
Battery just died. You right in the middle, your climax, and the battery dead.
Like, fuck.
And the store closed. And the store is closed.
Man,
The store is closed.
And the next store is 10 miles down the road.
She gonna be on the road going to get it. One John said is convenience. That's what you mean convenience. So I won't get no disease out here. I said, but hold on, you gonna blow up the motor? She's already had 2 of them.
God damn. My lord.
I said, yo, get excited.
Man, that,
Yo, she got her backup.
hey, look, you know what? They need to start having maintenance programs for these things. You know what I'm saying? God damn, man. You need to you need a maintenance program.
Oh
Yo,
Lord.
they got one.
Look, you know it's bad when it comes with a 2-year warranty plan.
Bro, can you imagine if they have a return policy?
Hey,
Oh my Lord.
would you like the 3-year or the 4-year warranty with that? Like, damn, like, how much usage do you plan on me using this thing? So I said, I know they faithfully use theirs. Good Lord, you know what I'm saying? Batteries just being one. I know I should invest in a Duracell or Energize. I knew I should have put more money on it. I know COVID, boy. I tell you, when COVID was run, boy, them Duracells was getting used up. You know what I'm saying? So that would have perfect. God damn, everybody at home, nothing to do. Batteries just getting worn out.
Yo, but listen, have you ever seen a Duracell commercial? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What do they use? What animal do they use in the commercial?
That's the bunny.
The bunny, right?
Is that the Duracell or the Energizer? No, I think the Energizer bunny. That's Energizer.
No, but don't Duracell use a bunny too?
I think they use a bunny.
No.
I think they use. I know
Yeah,
Energizer.
you might be right. You might.
Now, Duracell just use the energy.
Yeah. Energizer bunny.
Energizer bunny.
Well, energizing. They Energizer is the one freaking advertising to a certain group that act like bunnies, and they need those battery power.
Like rabbits, boy.
They like rabbits. Yo, he put the glasses on. Oh man, he's like, yo, y'all don't want to see what's going on behind this shade. But you said, okay, so you said this girl was in a Greyhound bus, in the back of a Greyhound bus.
The back of the Greyhound bus. All you hear is the buzz, like somebody getting a haircut. 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock when everything's cut off. All you hear, everybody's sleeping. All you hear, zzz, and I look back, our eyes like,
yo,
I see.
that is crazy.
What I'm doing, she told one of the girls, she said, you know what, you young girls are crazy, you have too fast. Just listen, see, man gonna be man, no matter how you like it or not. See, this man I have is in my bag. When I'm ready to call him off, I put 2 battery in, like a one-night stand. He gave me ready to go, clean it up, and I'm back and put it in my back. So you mean to tell me that, because I was talking to her, you mean to tell me that it got so bad that we might have to have a backup plan?
In the book bag.
In the book bag?
Damn.
That's it, man.
And some extra batteries.
They even got the remote control ones these days, man.
Good night, boy. Look at, they got Bluetooth ones operated too.
Oh yeah, they got the Bluetooth. Yeah, they do have the Bluetooth. You could go on your phone and you could even.
Hey man,
you could even program like the speed, what kind of style you want it to go fast.
Funny, man. Hey, look, they got dildo apps. You can control your dildo from the app. Please download download the app.
It's even crazier if you have the app and your partner has the app. Let's say it's across country, the partner could control it for you from a distance. Like I could be on the app and watching you on video. They put it inside themselves and then they just go. The other person is like, oh yeah, and she's like,
this is really going down. Really, Lord,
we lost our mind, bro.
Help us, Lord.
It's a wicked world we live in, bro.
I mean, it didn't got so bad. They got Bluetooth dildos, man. This is just bad, boy.
They got Bluetooth. Just imagine how they're getting radiated down there. All that RF.
Boy. I mean, it's gotten bad, boy.
We never see in the news the dildo blow up in them.
Yo, that's not even. Yo.
Yeah,
they ever use it. One girl was, I don't know how I meet these people, bro. I don't know why they figure I'm the one to tell their problem to. This girl said, one give her a shock. Like she use it like she overused the junk. That joint, she throw that joint just. I said, damn. Hey, man, function like that? She said, yeah. They got one that is so bad, bro. It's so bad. It's like a clip. It's like a claw. The head.
Damn.
And in the middle, just two hands. They just, it go like this. We live in the wicked world, boy. Yo, another joke. You know that those visual things? You know those visuals you put in your face?
Yeah, the VR.
Yeah, the VR. One guy was playing with it. Yo,
You ever saw that video of that guy that was watching porn on the plane, but he didn't plug in his headphones because he thought he had the headphones on, but he never plugged it in. But he thought he was hearing it through the headphones, and everybody on the plane is hearing him, and he had it on loud.
Oh man.
He was like,
there you go.
and then somebody went like this to him, like, hey, and then he goes, say that again, and he goes like, can you plug in your headphones? He's like, oh shit.
I mean, somebody getting their back worn out, man. My man got them.
Live in the wicked world, bro.
I man got it all over the place.
Yo, imagine how embarrassed you will be, bro. Like, I would not be able to look at anybody on that plane. I would just close my eyes and keep my eyes closed the whole ride.
Bro, there was a lady, she got caught. The TSA opened her bag. She see that long 13 inch.
Yeah.
13, I said, God damn. That's a my goodness. That's a what you call those tornadoes in the water? That wormhole?
Whirlpool. Yeah.
Whirlpool? 13 inches? Wait.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Anytime your dildo come with a disclaimer, you know something wrong.
Oh man.
You know you gotta sign a disclaimer.
Oh man.
Yeah,
wait, do you? You gotta sign disclaimers?
No, I'm just saying. You up there rocking with something like that, you up there sitting on the Twin Towers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, how crazy would that shit be, man? Oh man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, she got embarrassed. The TSA tried to hide it. Now don't hide it. I see people like me. Like, damn, mama, what are you doing with something like that? No man should date you then, girl.
That's a load of weapons you carry.
I mean, of course they're gonna open the bag if you have that, because when you put it through the X-ray thing, it's just gonna look like a long thing there. They probably thought it was a machete or something. Yo,
dang.
Or maybe they thought it was like a long salami or a sausage or something. They just wanted to go take a look.
They want to take a look, and then it just...
I mean, it was a sausage. It was just a rubber one.
Oh man, yeah. It was like, yo, she was ready for her vacation.
Man, where's she going?
Yeah.
That's the question everybody was asking, man. Where is she going? I want to go meet her there. She's ready.
Nah, you can't win on that one. You're gonna lose, bro.
That's a hot dog then thrown down the hallway there, buddy.
Yeah, man, you can't get that right there, man. Ain't no way. They talk about big pipe energy. Who want to deal with somebody that big pipe already went in there? You worse than damn as good. You crash dummies, bro. 13 inches.
Yep.
Ladies, stop it, man.
Like I told you, that's a horse, man.
Stop it, ladies. Like that's for 3 women. That's for at least 3 women. Cause some females can't take a long, big. They like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is too much. How you gonna put a 13? Where is it going?
Through a tonsil.
Oh my Lord. Let's get another question, because we got some females in our live. They don't want to hurt nobody's feeling, but stop it. Stop it. Leave those things alone. It's not. It's do you, man? That's what you like. I love it.
So
But
who would you hate to see naked?
oh,
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Yeah, that was
That's a scary sight.
you're good over there, bro.
That is very scary. that'll probably be enough to just make me want to just keep my eyes closed for the rest of my life.
you'll be traumatized after that one,
I'd
bro.
be more than traumatized, man. I don't.
Ooh.
Oh my god! I
You
think
would
I'm
not-
gonna need some type of psychotherapist after that.
It will be like
See,
butter walking, like just butter walking around.
God damn, boy. Lord have mercy, save us. The mama had to put the glasses on for that one.
He's like, I'm not even gonna answer this.
You want that, bro? You want? That's a nasty
What?
sight right there.
Who you say?
So that's a nasty sight to look at. You're gonna be turning and testing and turning to see something like that.
Oh my god, man. We need prayer after that one. Serious prayer.
Yeah, you will need a lot of prayer, man.
Well,
A lot of prayer for that shit. Nah.
But I got a question. What is the wildest thing you did in high school? I went home butt naked after prom dance. And my boy from elementary school, he's like, bro, what's wrong with you? I said, man, I dance with every female waist, but the girl don't have too much butt. My thing was hard. So I went home butt naked. My mother asked me, where your pants at? I said, I left it at the dance. You came home naked? Yes, mama.
Oh my goodness, man.
I walk home butt naked. My boy would just put his head down like, man, dude. We went to school together though, bro. I mean, we grew up together, man, but bro, you butt naked like that? Now I just started running. I was running home, jogging.
My man look like Smokey in the Pigeon Coop.
That's the wildest I ever did in my high school days.
My man said, come on, Smokey.
And my man was like, yo, you stupid. You ran home. He was behind me. All you see is butt cheeks. Like, bro, come on, bro. We going home. We go to the same house, bro. I said, you my brother, man. Hey, I got nothing to hide. You my brothers. He said, man, come on, bro. I want to see that stuff, man. Running home butt naked.
Mama, I'm home.
My mom home. My mom was like, what happened to your pants? Where's your pants at? Where your drawers? I said, I don't know. Somebody took it from me. That's what I told her. I said, somebody took it away from me. But it's at the dance. Damn.
Look,
Who took it? I said, this girl. She danced so good on me, bro.
Damn. You got
I'm
that
gonna do
weather?
left, but his pants were still dancing at the
Bro,
his
I
pants
had
were
no
still on the
belt.
dance floor.
Oh, man. So
he back at the house and his pants are still on the second song.
bro.
Yo, I can't
And that
imagine.
John teach me how to dance too, man. That John teach me how to slow dance. I was like, yo, I never know how to slow dance. He teach me how to slow dance. Man.
Yo, have you what if your son or your son goes to a dance and he comes home like that?
I'll be proud of him.
But you gotta pretend that you're gonna yell at him, when the wife.
I'm not gonna yell at him. I'm gonna have a conversation with him. Dad, your dad did the same thing, boy. You're my son. Which girl took your pants? Oh, 3 of them. Damn, 3? Man. Hey, let's cover it up because your mama ain't gonna play.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that. I'm proud of you. Don't do that.
Exactly.
That.
Exactly. That's what
Get your butt upstairs and go take a shower. Crazy behind.
That's what I'm saying. You in front of your wife or the mom, you're gonna tell them stuff, but when you're having your one-on-one, you'll be like, "Hey, listen, hey, I'm proud of you, but for mom is not gonna like this. So when I go up there, I'm gonna discipline you. But come on.
Which which one was it? She
Which
got
one was
nine.
it?
He's like, yeah, that she was fine. She was.
Then you'll be like, oh damn, God,
Oh my
Jesus, you got
God,
that one?
that's my son. Hey, I'm gonna spank you. But he goes, ah. I'm
Just
proud of
pretend
you,
it
boy.
really hurt. I might
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to punish you for 2 days, but that'll be okay. Don't worry about it. No,
don't worry
no,
about it.
don't
I
worry
got
about
you.
it. I got
I'm
you.
proud of you. You got your
Nope.
daddy blood in you. Good boy. I don't gotta worry about you no more. Jeez. Man, my baby gonna say, I know you were saying, "Oh, you're proud of him." I knew it because he got it from you. I know you, and he don't. Oh, no. I knew somebody. Yeah, he gave his pants away, huh? Yeah, yeah, he did. You did the same thing too, huh? Yeah, I did. But at least he came home. He got his belts with him. Baby, they were just trying to take advantage of him. That's it. And that's it. As long as he's back home safe, that's all matters. But son, I'm proud of you. I am proud with my flesh that I don't have to worry about you. I'm good. I'm gonna have some grandkids and I'm gonna have a daughter-in-law. I'm good. Just lower the numbers, please. 3 of them? How? Daddy, took me in the bathroom. They're trying to take my pen. You ran for your life? Yeah, why you didn't call me? Because I know mom gonna be right there. Damn. You right. You did the right thing. Come on in. I'm asking this boy, what happened, man? This dude crazy, man. He in the bathroom, man. Them girls all up on him, man. All I heard was like, yo, my dad ain't gonna like this. I gotta go home. That's what he heard. All right. Thank you for being his brother's keeper. Yeah. I'm proud of you too, man. You got some too? Yeah, man. Man, we gotta run for our life, man. They was trying to take advantage of us, man. Good boy. Yeah, that's my second son from another mother. Come on in. For
But
us, even for us, even for a female, when they go to their mom like that, mommy, I find a guy that I'm in love with. They can't talk to us about that. Oh, you did? How was it? He's a nice guy. She ain't gonna come to us and talk to us like that. Oh, later on, like,
yeah,
daddy.
exactly. I know there's gonna be many times that she's gonna be like, oh, you can don't tell your daddy that, all right?
Yeah.
Don't tell. Let's just pretend we don't know. Let's pretend it didn't happen around him. Because if he knows, he's gonna flip out. Let's just keep that from him. I know that's gonna happen too. So it just that's why you always need a dad and a mom because that's why you need both people in the family because that's why it's so bad when it's only one single parent because now you only are dependent of that one person. You're gonna have when you're having your own personal thing as a man. If you're going home just with a mom, you're gonna have nobody to have those intimate, like those personal type of conversations that only a man will understand. You know what I mean? That's why it's tough. And I didn't grow up with that, but now I could give that to my son at least. And and yeah, man. But that's how that's how it is, man. It already has happened here in my house. Like not with that type of scenario, but it has happened with stuff at school with my son. There'll be times that he talks to me and I tell him, yo, um, I'm gonna have to. I tell him just like that because that's what I told you is exactly what I tell him. Something like, hey, listen, I'm gonna have to punish you for a couple. Maybe a dose, maybe take your technology away, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You're not really in trouble with me, but mommy's not gonna like it. Mommy's not gonna like it, so I'm gonna have to, be a dad in front of her. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to tell you some stuff, but that's okay. I just want to tell you that's okay. Let me show you how to do it better next time, but we're good. We're good. With me, you're good, man. You're good. But in front of mommy, I'm gonna have to, pretend, that I'm punishing you and stuff. Just pretend that you don't like it, and don't worry. And then I told him, don't worry. Tomorrow, after I give you 2 days of punishment. Oh wait, yo, I'm live. I'm giving up on my secrets.
Yeah, man. I mean, we do the same thing to every father. I think that's for a woman to understand that that's the beauty of having two parents because your dad gonna understand as a boy side. Oh, okay, he finds somebody he like, and the girl like him too, and she teaching him things. And because I like you now, be honest with you, Men that's growing up, we learn from a woman. We learn from a previous relationship. Majority of women that we ran into, like I say, man, I was in, I think I was in middle school when I saw those two balloons, and I was crying. And I didn't know about, oh, this is what it is, but I'm aware of it because I'm attracted to that. So not having that man figure, that dad figure to open up and say, Daddy, I find a girl, she showed me her boobs, and I like it. And that's just like Waterboy. She showed me her boobs, and I like him. So they have that conversation because that's just how important it is for a woman to really, really sort out the man. Because the child you're gonna make, he's gonna experience that. You experience as a girl that you fell in love and all that, but that man that you made that child with, he experienced as a man, as a boy. And so when your son comes to you, he can talk to you what really happened. But the mom be like, "Why are you going out kissing those girls? They keep calling me that you kissing girls. Like, and daddy, they kissing me. They don't want to keep kissing me, but I get caught when they kissing me." I say, I understand, because some of these girls are fast. Whatever they're seeing their mama doing, their auntie doing, in front of them, they're going to come to elementary school, they're going to come to middle school, they're going to come to high school, they're going to do the same thing what they see. So you might have an innocent, like what you was doing, you were shaking. You was innocent, she know, oh yeah, you're a virgin. But she already know other man that is not a virgin, they're going to go smack at it. They going to do so, energizing bunny. They're going to wear it out. But you were scared. So she like, oh, yeah, it's your first time. So is the female too. It's her first time. She's shaking. She's scared. She don't know too much what's going on with her. She's scared. But those who say they're virgin, they're not. Man, they ready. You be like, man, how you not do that? Who teach you how to do this? They flipping you around. Like, well, what the heck? They trying to do a wheelbarrow with you. Like, well, hold on, baby. What are you doing? I thought you were. I thought you. Nah. That's the thing that is necessary for you to have two parents in one house. That's what I'm saying. It's necessary for a man to analyze the woman you're giving, because some women, we all have a grandfather, we all have a uncle that was a pipe layer, we all have a father that was a pipe layer, and you got that one that just keep getting women pregnant. He don't pull out. He just keep on doing his thing. Do you think there's a woman that's out there that's not gonna have abortion? Look at your family members and look at people that are your family member. There's a female that or a male that have the same mentality like they do. So not try to. That's why you have to have the boy and the girl, because the girl might feel same type of way, but the mom works so much she's not able to talk to her mom. But she have a father figure, she have an uncle figure that she trusts, and he able to go and she able to open up to him and tell him like, okay, he'd be like, yo. Hey, Nisha, man, I know you right now, you getting to the woman, oh, don't be a fast girl. Why, uncle? Because I have slept with fast girls. They get nothing but pipes. They're the one that get more experience in school, and at the end of the day, end up with 2 or 3 baby mamas, baby daddies. Majority of fast women. They don't have that uncle to open up to them and talk to them about that being a fast girl, because guess what? Man, ain't nothing new. If you was a If you look at your family, I got some family that want to take care of the kids. I got some family that is out here making babies. I got some aunties that got different baby daddies. I got some uncles that got different baby mamas. So I'm aware of that type of people that's out here. Not to bash none of my family member, but you gotta look into your house. You gotta look into yourself. People around you surrounded. If you're able to identify this type of character that's in your family, when you go out there, you'll be able to identify the female or the male character, because if you look at same male, they act like their uncle. But if you have a daughter, your daughter is able to come to you at that age. Yeah, I'm your father. I understand that you gotta give me that respect. Don't talk to me like one of your girls. Come to me and talk to me in a way like, Daddy, I got a crush on this guy. And fathers, we gotta be ready for our daughter to have a broken heart. We gotta be ready, because we know that day that when that girl break our heart, the girl that we like so much, that never give us a chance. The girl that we like so much that, be honest with you, we wanted to marry them, but they was chasing somebody that don't want them. We're chasing what we want, but they don't want us because they're chasing what don't want them. So now, when you're talking to your daughter, you be able to break it down to her like, baby, you're gonna go to something like that. But one of the things you got really gotta see yourself is identify you. If you see, look at all your uncles, look at your aunties. They was once your age. They don't know what you feeling, but they have a similar feeling that you feeling. Nobody's teaching, nobody's open up, nobody's talking, and then you wonder why we're in this crazy world. We need both parents so the kids can feel safe to come. My son gonna be something he can't come to me and talk to me.
Exactly.
He ain't gonna come to me and talk to me because he gonna go to his mom. Then his mom gonna come to me and, hey baby, we gotta talk. What happened? You know, such and such, this and this happened. Boy, why you can't come talk to me? Because the way he was talking to me, I was able to understand him because he was mad. If he was talking to you like that in front of you, you will hurt him. You will not take that disrespect, or he try to express himself. You can understand his expression. But one thing, I will not tolerate disrespect. My son ain't gonna come in and start talking, man, dad, you can't believe, man, this, that, you don't believe me, like, who you talking to? Nah, you gonna talk to me like you have a peace of mind. Whatever you're going through, hold on tight. Don't break now. Hold on the line. When you calm down, talk to me. But you can talk to your mom because your mom gonna see your emotion and your impression, what you saying, how you saying. She gonna be able to understand and be able to hold you and be able to say, baby, you don't do it like this. But me, no. See, if your kids can identify that type of level, that's why we're unbalanced. Our mom can't be a man. I keep telling my baby, like, yo, there's gonna come a time that our son gonna say, get out of the bathroom. You can't come in here. You can't come in here. I see a lot of kids that was growing up, their mom was all up on them. This kid would tell her mom, get out. Want to use the bathroom. A son. Because then if he get the first time he has some punani, he can't go talk to his mom. She gonna slap him. What? You having sex now? Oh my goodness. Did you wear condom? Do you protect yourself? Da 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 da. The child ain't gonna go back to you again. Because he got what you got from somebody's daughter. So you and your feeling because somebody did that to you. You come to the dad, man, boy, what? You got some what? Did you strap? Did you make sure you wear your raincoat? It's raining outside. You put your rain boot on? You make sure you wear a belt when you put your pants on? Do you make sure you put your underwear on before you out here walking with your sweatpants, the thing moving all over the place? Do you make sure you put your drawers on before you put your pants on? Yeah, Dad, I was strap up. All right. You good? Yeah, yeah. But I gotta protect you because I don't know who you playing with. But hey, slow it down. You can't. Men cannot go to the mother and tell them that. So as a female cannot come to the dad and tell them their period and all of that. They can't. We don't understand each other like that. Man will understand a boy, and the woman will understand a girl. That's my input.
No, yeah, and like exactly what you just said, right? Because one of the things I want to say is not, what I was saying before. It's not like we're talking about like enabling the kid to do anything, or we're still gonna talk to him and tell him the right way to do things, but the whole thing is about building that trust. You know what I mean? Building that trust with your child, because I want to be able to. I want my son to be able to come and talk to me about anything, even the tough situations like that. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way that I'm gonna know what's going on. Well, that's why a lot of kids out there, you see, they get into the wrong stuff. It's because a lot of them can't even talk to their parents because the parents are playing that whole game of like shaming them for whatever they're doing. But instead of doing that, well, we listen, and that's the whole thing. Build that trust. It's about building that trust. It's not about enabling anybody or allowing them to, you know do whatever, And for with my daughter, I'm gonna build my own trust with her too. Like it's just, that's what it is about. It's just for the trust that they could feel comfortable to come and talk to me about anything. So like that, I know what really is going on. You know what I mean? So 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 I'd rather do that so my son in the future could come and talk to me when he's going through hard times than try to freaking punish him and do all this stuff about everything, and then he feel like he can't come talk to me because he's afraid of what I'm gonna do, and then he hold that stuff inside with nobody to talk to, and then he's gonna make his own decisions, but he doesn't know about the consequences yet. He doesn't know what could happen, and then he goes, you know, having to experience stuff that he wasn't supposed to experience anyway because he got me. But he would never have talked to me because he would not trust me. But if I build that trust from the moment that he's young with him, things will be different. When it gets to when things get tough for him, he'll know that maybe he cannot talk to mommy, but he'll know that, hey, I built this bond with my dad. Maybe I could talk to him about this. And I know he might maybe get strict with me, but he's not gonna shame me or anything. He's just gonna tell me what I was supposed to do, or maybe what I should do. He might be like, God, Jesus, why you do that? But then he's gonna help me out. You know what I mean? When like you said, you know, if you end up having sex for the first time, you cannot just go and tell your mom because your mom is gonna exactly what you just said. She's gonna be saying all of that same thing. She's gonna be like, "What? Exactly what you say. You having sex already?" And she's gonna start bringing all these worries into the conversation, and throwing all this stuff out there, and start making you feeling guilty and worry about certain situation. But which is okay because she just worries. She's legit worried about it. But that's why you need a man, somebody who's been through this stuff already, and be like, "Hey, man, it's so good. I mean, so good. That's what you are. You boy. You're a man. That's what happens. Let's just make sure, and the next time it happens, make sure you did all right. You did good. Did you do this? Did you do that? You say, yeah. If you did, good job. If not, then we got to make sure that next time, now you know what to do. Next time it happens. That's it. But at least he came and talked to me. You know what I mean? Instead of hiding it for himself. Because he came and talked to me, now he got the lesson. Now I was able to teach him something. But if he kept it to himself, he will never come and talk to me. He will never learn anything, and he will have to learn things on his own. And that's when you make these crazy life mistakes. Next thing you know, he got some chick pregnant at 16 or something, and you don't want that. So you know, and that's and that's the thing, and, and that's my thing on it. What about you, Mr. Motivation over there? I know you got a motivational speech somewhere about this stuff. I know you got something in there.
What was the question?
There was no question. It was a whole conversation, man.
No, I heard you guys speak, but I didn't know if you responded to a question.
Oh no,
or
no, no!
something.
It's not a question. It's just where the conversation went to.
Oh, no,
Uh,
well.
it was
Man, no, you guys said it all, man.
it was basically like it's different the way when it comes to a boy, when it comes to your son, it's different than you know to build his trust, because we already know he's gonna do certain things as a boy. We already know he's gonna do it, no matter how much we try to stop him. He's gonna do it. So why don't we just accept that? And if he's gonna do it anyway, why don't we just teach him how to do it the right way instead? He's gonna do it anyway, so might as well just show him the right, build trust with him, so he come and talk to us when he's about to do it, and we just teach him how to do it right because he's gonna do it anyway. He's gonna do it. Like he's gonna do it.
Well, just look. I say this the best lesson. there's a right way to do wrong and a
Exactly.
wrong way to do wrong. Now there's a
Exactly.
wrong way to do right and a wrong way to do right. And the right way, I mean, there's a wrong way to do right, and there's a right way to do right. So you just teach it from all aspects. If you're gonna go out there and experience things, make sure you always keep yourself safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make the best decision.
Mhm. Keep yourself safe. Don't destroy your future.
That's it. You know what
Uh,
I'm saying? I mean, just again, if you're going to teach him do wrong, and not saying that if he's going to make that decision, like you said, you can't control anybody, but just give him the best way to do it, so that way, you know what I'm saying, you be prepared, man, as much as you can, because you can't watch your children all the time. You ain't gonna be around them, so you got to give them the best lesson that gives them a chance to make the best decisions in situations when you're not around. The only thing you could do is just, hope and pray that your children make the best decision when you're not looking. But you just give them that toolage, you give them that
mhm.
GPS, you give them that know-how. Pretty much it's just giving your children the wisdom. That's the biggest thing, giving them wisdom and understanding. A lot of times children just don't understand why they do things. But if you tell them something and you give them an understanding behind it and the reason, just kind of, and that kind of helps them out a little bit. Where they always listen right away, and no, that doesn't necessarily mean, but they again, it's giving your children that GPS to go back to that moral thing that's right. Giving them that moral compass is important for children. It's a base of how to act. You know what I'm saying? And that's very important, because a lot of, when you look at kids nowadays, they don't really have, a lot of children just don't have that moral based compass. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. Hello, how you doing today, sir? Hello, how you doing today, ma'am? You know what I'm saying? How to address how to address elderly people, how to
Mhm.
talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Senior citizens, you know what I'm saying? Holding and opening the door. A lot of times you see people so damn in a rush, they don't even hold the door open for the next person coming behind them anymore. So we just live in that type. So, you can just teach your children these little gestures that can go a long way, because these are the little things that creates the moral compass. You know what I'm saying? How to be courteous, you know what I'm saying? A gentleman or a woman. A lot of times you see that's, again, you know, giving your children the wisdom and understanding for them to make the best decisions when they're not around. I mean,
Mhm.
are they always going to make the right decisions? No. I mean, no one's perfect. No one makes all the right decisions. Nobody.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, give your kids so they can do the best they can.
Yeah. Nobody. Definitely nobody. Definitely
Mm-hmm.
not me.
Yeah, nobody on this earth make all the right. I don't care. I don't care how perfect you think you are, how right you. There's nobody who do everything right. There's nobody who say everything right, or whatever the case. Everybody's gonna make a mistake
Yeah.
multiple times, 100 times over. So you just have that. Be humble. Be able to take correction. Teach your children about taking correction.
Mhm.
Not being too prideful to take correction and better
Mhm.
themselves. That's very important, because a lot
Yeah.
of
That's.
children
Yeah.
sometimes don't feel like they got to change anything. A lot of time, that's where you get the hard-headed kids come from. They don't feel as though they need to change. They think they're smart. They think they know everything already, and then bang, situation come up, and they nailed right in the butt. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a big one, right? That I like that one. What you just said right there, like being teaching your kids to be able to take correction.
biggest thing.
Big, yes, that's a big thing right there, because I actually was talking to my son yesterday, and I was telling him, because he's going through some stuff, because he's 9 years old and he's about to go to 10, and I told him, I know you're going through some body stuff right now, some emotional stuff, because you are changing, and you are changing, you are letting go of the. His name is Ezra, so I told him, hey, you letting go of little Ezra, and you about to become a young adult. So that transition is tough, because you got to let go of the old for the new you to come in. So
Yeah, word.
that's why your emotions are going crazy right now. That's why you feel that way, because you're letting go of your baby side. You're growing up, and I told him, when that everything that is doing right now is because I know what you're going through, because I've been through, and you're gonna go through many of these in your life. So now I'm just teaching you how to handle it. Now you know that it's just a normal thing. So be able to listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not doing it to punish you. You're not in trouble. You're not anything. I'm just trying to show you how to deal with it. Because I had to learn on my own. Nobody told me. I had no daddy. I told him, like, I have no daddy to tell me. I'm trying to teach you what I learned. Like, you're going to go through many of these. Right now, you just growing up. You're growing. You're becoming a young man right now. And you're letting go of baby stuff. And now you're becoming a grown man. And that's why you're crying out. You're crying out the baby in you. You know? You're crying out all this stuff that uh no longer serving you anymore. You're just crying them out. You're letting them go. And you're becoming a new man. So you're becoming a new kid, a new child. You're growing up to a whole different stage of your life. And that's what's happening to you right now. So be able to take what I'm listening to you, be able to take what I'm listening to you and just listen to me. When I'm telling you something, it's not to get at you or to make you feel bad or anything. I'm guiding you. I'm guiding you in the right direction, not shaming you or punishing you or telling you that you're no good or something. I'm just guiding you, not and correcting your path. And I'm correcting you to so you could stay in the right direction, so you know what's going on, so you know how to navigate it. And I'm trying to keep you in your path, not letting you go all over the place. Because you are gonna feel some emotions and you're gonna keep getting stronger. Then you're gonna become 10. And then you're gonna have another one of this when you go to high school. It's gonna get tough again. And then when you become in your 20s and you get to 25, you're gonna have another one. And then around in the 30s, you're gonna have another one before 40. It's just gonna keep happening in your life. So this is your big first one. Your very first one was when you were a toddler and you went to being a kid. When you started learning how to walk, when you started learning how to walk, that was your first one. It was tough for you, and you had to let go of being a baby to then becoming a kid. And now you're letting go of letting go of being a kid to being a young adult. But for that, growth means you're growing, you're letting go of the old and becoming new. You becoming something new. So you cannot get a new car if you have the old ones taking that spot in the garage. So you have to let go of the old to get the new in there. So you're just becoming a new man. I tell you, you're just becoming a new person. You're becoming a new child, a young, older and younger. And then, and this is the great thing, man. This almost made me tear up. He was like, "Dad, thank you. I was just going through that because I just didn't understand, but now I do." Literally, he told me that, bro. Yeah, last night I was like, I didn't understand it. Crying, he told me I didn't understand it, but now I know. It was like, now I know. That's why I say all those things. That's why I was acting up. I'm sorry. I just didn't know what you just told me. I didn't know. I'm like, I know you don't. That's why I'm telling you right now. I know you don't. Just listen to me. I know you don't know that stuff. You're 9 years old. You're not supposed to know it. That's my job to teach you. That's what I'm here for. That's my job to teach you. That's why I told you, like, nobody else is gonna teach my kid or none of that stuff. That's my job. I teach you that stuff. I'm being daddy. That's what daddy is for. And that's how I built that bond with him. So now he knows, and now he knows that when he going through some stuff like that, he's gonna come to daddy and be like, "Daddy, if this is one of those times," and I'll be like, "Okay, what you going through? What you feeling?" I'll be like, "Yep, you're going through another one of those. Just remember, it's part of life. Just let go of your old self. Grow from this, learn from it, and keep moving. Don't let it hold you back down. And don't let it hold you down. Don't keep the old. Let go of it. That's God telling you you're old, you're growing up, you're letting go of that old, you're becoming the new person now. You're becoming now you're going to become 10 years old. I mean, you're going to the double digits now. You ain't no baby no more. You're still a child, but you're not a kid no more. You're still a child, but you're not no little kid no more. That's what I told him. And I told him a long time ago, and I've been telling him, when you turn 10, you're gonna have a lot more responsibilities. And he said, I understand. He's like, when I turn 10, I ain't walking the dog no more. That's your job now. That's gonna be your job. I already told him. He already know. And the crazy thing about, oh man, like he comes to me now and he's like, Daddy, can I walk the dog with you? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I'll be surprised, like, cool, you want to come? Yeah, sure. He was like, yeah, you said when I turn, I gotta walk the dog, so I just want to learn how you pick up the poop. And I was like, oh, I remember my wife when he said that. My wife was like, oh, good. Yeah, I was like, yep, good job, man, good job. Come on. And now my daughter's trying to follow it and be like, oh, can I learn too? Can I learn too? And I'm like, well, yeah, you could learn, but you got to wait until you're 10 too, or 9 or 8 to be able to do this. Because he's a big dog. If he was a little dog, he would have been doing it already, but it's a big dog. And at 10, he'll be able to handle it pretty well, but he, so, and that's a proud moment, but that's because I always go straight up to him. And when I'm going through stuff, and I learn something, I tell him too. He knows every time I cry. Like when I cry, I go here and I hug him. I'm like, Ezra, I don't feel good. I feel very emotional. I feel sad. And he sees me. I mean, he doesn't care. He's like, okay, can I go back to my video games now? But he at least sees it. He at least sees it and he sees as an example. So when he feel bad, he'll come to me instead of going to his friends, or instead of going to um, out there, maybe some girl that might be not respecting him, trying to go to her, or something. At least he got his dad, and that he could come to dad and be like, "Hey, dad." And it may not be perfect, but those little things are making me feel good because I'm noticing those little things, and he got a lot of stuff to work on. But hold on one second. Hold on one second, guys. 1 second. Yeah, go ahead.
Um, 1 second. Give me 1 second. That's for Sarai because she's.
You guys could go ahead. Hold on.
Could you say you gotta take the phone? Oh yeah.
Uncle, you going to sleep on us, man?
Nah.
No, I'm up. I'm
All right.
up. I'm
Sorry.
sharp as a blade, man.
My wife had a question real quick. But yeah, like that's what I had to say. That's why you got to build your bond, that bond with your son. And one key that I have learned, I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Shalom, you start telling him stuff early before he gets to that stage. What you know he's gonna experience, start early. So when he experienced it, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's what my dad was talking about. Let me go ask him, be like, hey, daddy," because he already know. That's why I told him since last year. I told him, hey, when you turn 10, you're gonna start walking the dog. So he's not 10 yet, and he's gonna turn 10 this September. That's how he knows already. He's already mentally preparing himself that at 10 he's gonna take that responsibility because he's gonna work every time that he's home from school. He's gonna be walking the dog. Um, so he's gonna work him every evening from the moment he turns 10. I work him in the morning, whatever. But that's gonna be a responsibility. So you know, but I started early. I know that I learned that with him. Because if I tell him in the spot, they kids, they're gonna freak out. Like, oh no. But if you start early, shoot, whatever you have planned for him, like, start early. Like telling him. So if you want him to do something at 8 years old, start when he's 6. Hey, when you turn 8, and keep putting here, when you turn 8, this is what you're gonna do. Every time the conversation come up, hey, when you turn 8, remember this is what you're doing. And you're getting close. So they start teaching you some stuff because you're gonna take the responsibility when you're 8. So now he knows, hey, 8 is getting close. I'm gonna be doing this. So, that's my take on that. I'm telling,
Wow.
yeah. So that's just an advice from me, from what I have learned on my own personal thing,
Word, bro.
life. But obviously, he got a lot of stuff to learn. I got a lot of stuff to learn too. I'm not saying I don't know where it's gonna go or who he's gonna become. I know that's up to him, but but I know that at least I'm trying my best, and I'm trying to give him the best that I know, and then God and life will take it from there. But I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna do my part. Like,
Word.
you know, life has a plan. God has a plan for him, and that plan is gonna fall out either I like it or not. I'm just gonna do my part 100% to what I want. So I'm just gonna do 100% what I can, and I'm gonna go for it and trying to figure things out on my own, because I didn't have a dad. I can't go to my dad and be like, hey, how do I handle this? I mean, he might know, but I don't have that trust with him. I can't even talk to him about that stuff.
The best parent is the
Yeah.
Father in heaven. When you don't know something, when you know, I tell anybody, when you want to learn, do what you do the things that you wanted to do, that you wanted your father to do with you. That's what you do with your child, you know, within reason. You know what I'm saying? These are the biggest things, you know. If you know, if your dad didn't get a chance to go golfing, go karting, basketball games, football games, do the same thing. You know, I had a home look. I was at work the other day, and I had somebody. I was in Baltimore, man, and a gentleman walked up to my car, and he asked me for $10 and whatever the case may be. And not, I mean, he didn't really ask me 10. I gave him 10, but he just asked me for some money. He didn't ask for any specific amount. I just took it upon myself throughout the cut. I just gave him 10. But when I was just talking to him, you know, everybody, again, everybody comes with a story. Everybody has a past, right? You know, so, but just hearing this brother out who lived on the street, his friend, he just watched his friend die. And I guess his friend had overdosed, and he was trying to perform CPR the day before, prior to him walking up to my van. And he told me that I guess the people he was with robbed him and left the scene. And I guess you know, and you know, you tell something was bothering him too by the way he was moving, and it kind of affected him, man. Just kind of him reflecting. And but just making a long story short, we just got to talking, and then he says to me and goes, you know, I didn't have my father. I didn't know my mother or my father. They, you know, they gave him up. So, and then as I was just talking to him, you know, come to find out he has 2 sons.
Oh,
And
wow.
and then, you know, he said that you know, he said I didn't know what to do, you know, because, you know, I'm trying to show my sons to do different, but here I am, you know. And the one thing I told him, I said, look, bro, it's not your fault what your parents did. That's not your fault. That's theirs. It's not yours. And I was just telling him that you got to forgive somewhere along the line so you could be able to give to your children that you didn't have coming up. You see, there's a healing process. You see, to get, look, you know, I'm going to just say this, even if it's your own child, it's hard to give someone something that you didn't have. Even if it is your own child. And some people may say, no, it's easy. Okay, I understand. For some people, it may be very easy, but for a lot of cases, just keeping it real, it's hard to give someone or something, give something to someone that you didn't
Yep,
necessarily have.
that's
Because there's
true.
a lot of emotion that's in that process. And it's because you got to break down and heal certain parts of your life moving forward.
I agree.
And so, you know, just talking to this brother, I just wanted to let him know, man, look, it's not your fault what happened, man. You know, find your place to heal, find yourself, man. You know, and you can tell sometimes people are good. They just made a couple bad decisions that just kind of led them down the wrong path. That doesn't necessarily mean they are all bad person. It just means that they just made a couple rough decisions that landed them in some tough situations. But, I just tell, what you didn't have coming up, you have the chance to give it to your offspring now.
Mm-hmm.
All the basketball games, all the walks in the park. You have a chance to give something you didn't have. Even if it is hard, but understanding that you were a part in creating another part of you. So there's a responsibility there, regardless of how you feel. Because you took it upon yourself to create something and be a part of creating something. So now there's a responsibility there. And so now you're able, you can be in a position to give something. Like I say, I understand that it's very hard. It's not easy, but it's possible. All things is possible when God is with you. All things, anything is possible because God is the only person who moves mountains. If you want him to, if you accept him to. A lot of times people don't accept God, and a lot of times until later in life. Because the Father, he knocks at your door early, but sometimes we just don't want to answer the door because we have an emotional block going on. We got some things we battling on the inside of ourselves that's making it hard for us to answer the door when God knocks. So a lot of times it's not until we start breaking down and accepting the things that happen in our life. Once we start accepting these things, now we can start the healing process. And once the healing process, I always tell people, there's no time limit on when you're going to be healed. It's just that you got to take these daily steps. And when I was talking to the guy, and I can tell because he drinks a lot, real heavy, and exactly what he told me. He said his wife kicked him out the house because he just couldn't really stop drinking. That was his thing, was drinking an excessive amount of alcohol. And the one thing, so this is what I told him. I said, look, there's a lot of people who can change when God is working with you, right? He says, man, I heard of people changing in a day. I said, but is that you? And you got to be honest. He said, no. I said, now you're starting the process. It's not until you honest with yourself and be true to yourself through your healing process when you're going to start accepting things in the steps. See, sometimes we trying to heal everybody else's way because we hear a story how someone else healed. You may take some advice, you may take some form and fashions, but understand the healing process is its own for each person. It's designed and cultivated for each person differently. So you can't, if one person healed one way, it's going to be different for another person. And then, if someone says, well, I did this and I healed within 2 years, you can't put a time limit on your process because it may take you a little more time to understand what you're going through. And so just like when I was telling the guy, I said, look, you got some children out here, man, and you may be in a situation, but I just told him, man, the next time help comes your way, don't deny it. Don't deny your help. Just start taking the little steps daily to do things better. Sometimes when you're trying to change something big in your life, when you're really trying to change something in your life and this is not an easy task, you're really battling to change this thing in your life, just take steps daily. You'll eventually get there. Don't see, everybody is trying to put a time limit on when you're supposed to have been done healing. And people don't understand that the healing processes have different time limits for each person. If that was the case, then everybody should be where they're supposed to be in life by a certain time. Nobody shouldn't be at a, nobody shouldn't still be trying to figure stuff out at a certain age. If that's the case, if we all are supposed to be at a certain place in our life, then we should all have stuff figured out by a certain age. We shouldn't be at a certain age still trying to figure certain things out about life, if that was the case. So we understand that if A person went through a process and he healed in October, you can't expect B person to do the same healing process and heal on the same date. Doesn't work like that. And so that's what I say for when you have a lot of people who may be going through some situations, and you may have an offspring, you may have an extension of you out there while you going through your situation, while you going through your funk. Hey man, just understand, you are still valuable. You are still worth something. Even if you didn't have something that what you may look at what others have, just understand you are still of someone of value. You are still special to the world. You still have great things to offer. And as long as you keep that in your mind, the day when you have your children, or the day when you come back to yourself and you're ready to come back to your children and say, hey, look, I'm here. Forgive me for being away from you. I was going through something. I had to find myself. There was something going on inside of me. I had battling. See, it's not until you're ready to confront the real demons that you're really battling, then you can start changing the things in your family and in your own life, even in your children's life, because your children they're going to be going through the same battles too. They're going to need a GPS. They're going to need to know, how do I get past this situation? You guys was talking about when the children are going through emotional things. Emotional things is you cannot avoid it. Like you, Mr. Shalom talked about when a daughter is gonna get a heart broken with a man. How do you teach your kids to deal with heartbreak when you know that's going to happen? So that's why I just say, just take the steps towards healing. Just start taking these small steps. Don't put a necessary date. But I would say just really start working on it each day. And just, and I would tell people this, if you completed 10 small goals, that's one big goal. And I think a lot of times when we trying to change things in our life, we try to change them. We try to change everything at one time. That's a disaster, man. It's not going to happen. It's like you trying to go into a construction building and you trying to build this 13-story, 14-story building in 3 days. No, you're not gonna have that much stuff that you're dealing with done in 3 days. It takes time. When you driving, right? How many months are you driving past that construction site? And then you drive there for 2-3 years and you're like, well, damn, when are these people gonna be done? They still working here? And 4, 5, 6 years have passed, and all of a sudden you go back past that same construction site, the trucks are gone. Everything what they were built. See, that's how your healing process works. It just starts to, something just starts to happen to you along the way. And you start to change things. Your mind start to change. Because when you start to accept the path that you got to take to start your healing process, and again, everybody has their own healing process. Everybody goes through different situations. You know what I'm saying? Some are the same, some are different. But everybody heals differently. Some got to go to the park. Some got to go to the beach. Some got to sit by themselves. Some got to cry a little bit. Some got to go to the gym. Some got to get angry a little bit and shout and yell at the top of their lungs just so they can get it out. But everybody's healing in their way. And so that's why I say, and that's when I was kind of talking to the brother that was in Baltimore who walked up on me, man, and he was just talking to me about his situation about his 2 sons and how, when he got kicked out the house by his wife, but at the same time, he's been living on the street with his problems, man, and just trying to find his way. And I can definitely tell you, and that's when I asked him, you know, do you think not having your mother or father around played a big part? And he said, yes, it did, because when he had his sons, he needed to know how to deal with his situations. But at the same time, going through his situations, how do I take care of my offspring when I'm going through my funk? How do I give the next of me what I didn't have when I was coming up? You know, how do I do that? How do I teach my son or my daughter what I wasn't taught at their age? How do I do that? So I can only imagine. And so, you know, that's why I always tell people, man, that the first parent is God himself. A lot of times we don't look at God as a parent. See, we look at God as a God, which he is. But when you start to understand, when your wisdom and your understanding increase on who this God really is, you will start to come into the knowledge that he is a parent. And this is where you're going to go learn how to raise your children. Because we got to think, before you were born, God was raising children. Before I want everybody to I want everybody to just think about what I'm about to say. Truly think about this. Before you were born, you wasn't even thought about. The Father was already raising children in many different nations. He is a teacher. Who else teaches you about your money? Who else teaches you about your morals? Let me ask you something. When you talk about teaching children how to do good, where do we even learn, where does good come from? Who is the teacher of good in the first place? Where do we get our base knowledge of good? It comes from the Bible. So when you start teaching your children, when you start understanding, and look, even when you understand, when even the father knew the kids that he's teaching, they're not perfect, they mess up. So even as a father, as a parent, he has to still have to teach his kids. So I tell everybody, God is the perfect example of a parent. There is no better example on earth that you can learn from. So if you want to learn, how do I be a father? Then what better way to learn from the Father himself? How to be one. Because when we pass on, he's going to continue to be raising children and teaching them. So we understand that if we're going to teach our children good and what to do, then we understand the base knowledge comes from the book, the Holy Scriptures. And then after that, you teach your children from your experience. So what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on that? I'd like to see you guys chime in. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely agree with pretty much everything that you just said. I mean, I don't really have much more to say about that because I mean, yeah, definitely God is is the best teacher, and yes, definitely you could learn a lot from um the Bible and things like that, and it's connecting to yourself, connecting to your true self, and you know that's the only way, that's the only path that you're going to be able to figure out who
Well,
you
let me say
truly
this,
are.
Mr. Red. Let me say this just real quick. When people are reading the scriptures and learning how to be a parent, you got to look in. Some of us don't really read these stories. Like we try to go straight to his laws. Thou shalt not do this. Thou shalt not do that. We kind of hone in right there. A lot of us, when we're reading these scriptures, we don't understand that the stories that's involved are actually teaching platforms how to deal with your children. And most people think, okay, the Bible is just a bedtime book, but not knowing that these is actual historical events that took place. And it's there as a record book, a point of learning what happened before you were born. So that way you can know what not to do. That way you can know, okay, I read about this situation. I see it coming. Now I can prepare myself. A lot of people don't even know, even the Father talks about, business side, even the Hebrews having businesses. So it's just, man, look, not to get too detailed, but just understand that I say that most people don't. Some of us, when we read too fast. And when you read the Bible fast, you don't really get. It's like you like God said, meditate on His word day and night. So which means that we don't necessarily supposed to read a lot. You read a little bit and meditate on the little bit that you read and come back later. And so that way we can have better understanding. Again, you know what I'm saying? You're going to teach your children about work. You're going to teach your children about code of conduct. You're going to teach your kids how to, survival skills so they can have the tools so they can survive out here in the world, so they can be equipped. When they become of age, they can take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, you're going to, as a parent, you're going to also provide that protection. Do not God protect His children? So as a parent, you're going to provide that protection too as well. So make sure your child, has the necessary protection. So that way they're not, they can go to school, they can get their education, whatever they need. So that protection is there to make sure, hey, look, this is my child. Hey, look, I want to make sure my child stays on course. They do this thing. Look, long as nobody bothering them, nobody's messing with them. Hey, they're good. Go to school, get education, get you a good career, come on out and live a good life. Ain't that how God teaches? Not necessarily go to school, but God also teaches to increase your talents. That may require you to go to school to increase your talents, or some sort of training, or maybe you just kind of training yourself where you kind of in the lab just working on your God-given talent or your art, whether it's writing poetry, whether it's writing books, whether it's writing stories, whether it's just writing, period, whether you have a special gift of talking, whether you have a special gift of dealing with computers, you have a special gift of dealing with cars, you got a special gift of dealing with, schematics and schemes and architecture. You know what I'm saying? These are things you can manifest and teach your kids that, hey, because your children may have talents too. And if your children may have talents, hey, tell them, hey, look, go for it, work on it. Because you never know. You may have a child that may have something special inside them. And your protection that you're giving them gives them the chance and the comfortability to bring that out. So, what you think?
Yeah, I definitely yeah, that's definitely uh you said it, you set it up, man. Like there's not really much you could add to that. I mean, you said it, you hit it right on the nail, man. Like that's exactly, the way I was thinking um about that.
Yes,
I
sir.
completely I agree with that. And it's good that we are having this type of conversation, because a lot of people need to hear this. There's a lot of people out there that are lost, especially these days, man. These days, um there are many people that are lost. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They don't know who to trust anymore. They don't even know how to trust. They can't even trust their own country, or you know, it's tough out there. But if they follow that path, they follow what you just said. That's that's a path, and that's some guidance right there, and that's definitely something that you know that will help somebody follow a path, and and be able to find their truth and be able to follow truth. So
It's not easy, man. I can
it's
only imagine.
and one thing that you said, one of the things that um you said a while back, you said it's not easy to be do something as a parent that you never experienced yourself, or that you were never taught. Like, how you gonna, it's or that it's really tough to do that, even if
Hmm.
you're supposed to do it. Even if you look it up or you read some book, it's really tough to actually do it if you never experience it. You know what I mean? That's why when I was in the Coast Guard, in the military, and I was being trained to do law enforcement, right? And one of the things that they make you do is that they pepper spray you. You gotta go to a pepper spray. You gotta get pressure. You gotta get pepper spray. And the reason why they do that is so you already know how it feels like when you pepper spray another person, and and if those person is going through some stuff after they get pepper spray, or they freaking out. You already know what they experience, and you know how to calm them down. You're gonna know what they're going through, and you'll be able to connect with the person and understand them, because you went through it too. You got pepper spray. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You could read hundreds of books about the effect, like how you feel when you get pepper spray, or how your eyes will burn, or how much it will hurt, or what this and all this stuff. But you will never really know and understand the other person until you experience it yourself. So that's why it's so hard for somebody that didn't have an experience, let's say with a father and stuff like that,
Hmm.
to be able to teach something to their kids that they did not experience, because it's hard to for you to put your to just read books or listen to other people's advice when you didn't experience that. You know what I mean? Like, but it's kind of like you're learning on your own. You know what I mean? So you are learning as you go because you never experienced it.
Hmm.
So that's something that really stood out for me. Uh, when you said that, and it's very true.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I'm here trying to figure everything out. I'm here trying to figure things out on my own, be, because I never experienced it. So I didn't have that role model. I didn't have nobody trying to go out there and do their thing and trying to put food on the table. I didn't have that man to do that. I had my mom. My mom was great, and she was amazing, and she did her thing, man. For a single mom, moms are amazing, and women
Amen.
are moms are
Amen.
amazing.
Amen.
But like, mom,
Amen. Yes, sir.
the thing that women could do, like, they are amazing, and I gotta give it up to every single woman out there,
Yes,
because
sir.
that's the potential that they have. They have the potential to. Women could do anything. Women could do everything, but at the same
Okay.
time, you know, there's that connection, that there's that not there's that experience. There's just that thing that this knowledge, it's this experience that only a father could provide. Just like with women too. Like, if it's a single dad and the woman is missing, that there's an experience that that person is going to be mixing in their life. Having that mom, Because there's some certain things that only a mom could do that a father can do.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain things that only a father could do that a mom can't do. As much as they try, they will try their best. But there's just certain things that they can't do, and that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing we could do. That's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
So, and that's why, so that's one of the things that's one of the things that stood out to me. So,
Man, thank you, brother, man. Just
mhm.
want to, I just, like I said, I come across, I get a chance to talk to a lot of people when I'm out in the street. And, you know, a lot of, I just understand that there's a lot of people that's going through things. There's, and I'm going to tell you right now, when you really get a chance to lend people your time to talk to others, again, everyone has a story. Everyone has a past. Everybody has a background. Um, but you'll know, um, I would say it like this for me, man, you can tell which one's coming fast, which ones may give you the quick story, but then you're going to know that um, some of those stories going to hit home, man. And you're going to know somebody really going through something in their life, man. You're going to have your people, yeah, they went through something, but they shoot you quick stories because they want something from you or whatever the case may be. But then there's people, man, that's really going to spend the time to tell you their story, man, because it's not really about giving people the money. Someone, just listening to somebody for 5 or 10 minutes can do somebody a world of justice, man, because
Mhm.
people been giving them money all day, but ain't nobody spent time to talk to them. They haven't had a chance to talk to somebody about something they've been going through because nobody cares. So the 5 or 10 minutes you spend just, kicking it with somebody, man, can just make the world a difference to someone. And you'd be amazed when you hear some of the experiences and the life situations people that went through, you know, before you get a chance to stand there and talk to that person. And you start to understand, man, that, it's a challenge for a lot of people. So, who comes from, certain backgrounds that's, just wasn't easy. So, and that's why I just kind of give that advice to let people know, man, that, whatever's happened, don't ever blame yourself. It's not your fault. And understand when it's your time to have your season, your offspring is here. You have a chance to make a difference in your family. You have a chance to set the tone, to do something different. You don't have to make the same decisions as previous people before you, regardless if you're imperfect, regardless if you have made mistakes. As long as you get up, you have a chance to make something different. You have a chance to do something different. You know what I'm saying? You have that. You still have a chance to to fix anything that's leaking. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you have that ability, man, just some, and sometimes it just takes people to accept that there's a lot of work ahead. Sometimes people got to accept that, it's a lot of work that they got to do within themselves and whatever situation they may be going against. So just accept that, hey, look, I do have a lot of work, but that's okay because I'm putting the first foot forward, and then I'm gonna put the other foot forward, then I'm gonna put the other foot forward. The next thing you know, I'm walking. And if I continue to keep doing that process over a period of time, baby, I'm running. All it took was just me putting the first step in the direction and putting the first foot forward in front of the other. So, and now it sounds easy, right? But that's a step you have to take if you want to make a difference within your own life, within your family,
Mhm.
whether it's immediate or, you know, relatives or anything. So just put that first foot forward in the direction, man. Let that good go. Let the positive energy take over. You're gonna have your days. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna have some days where you feel like, man, what you're doing is not worth it. But just remember, when you're doing good for something, it's always gonna be value. Anything that's worth having, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna take a fight to maintain it, or it's gonna take a fight to get it because it's worth having. It's worth having a relationship. It's worth doing good. It's worth having things. It's worth being rewarded good. It's worth being positive. But these are things that's hard to do. These are the things that's extremely hard to do because of our emotions, because
Yep.
what we've been through or what we're going through. And so,
Awesome. Awesome.
yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for that.
Mhm.
That's Mr. Motivation right there.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
I told you, man. As soon as you get warm up, as soon as you warm up, you. It's really hard to follow after you go, man. You hit it all the time. I'm grateful for that. But yeah,
Grateful for you
so
guys, man. Grateful for you guys, bro.
we are at 2 hours in this live. So well, so thank you. Um, and thank you for everybody who's watching this part of the who is even watching this part of the live, and I am grateful. And um thank you. So Mr. Amadou, you anything that you want to say before we uh this is over?
I mean, you guys say a lot of stuff that really makes sense. That it's just the understanding, and whoever's listening, above all things, get understanding. It's okay to be different, but at the same time, it's okay to have that understanding of what you do. Knowing that what happened to you as a child, you have a child's going to happen to your child, but it's just a different time. It might not be as gruesome as your time was, but it might be linear in their time. So you have to bridge the bridge between two. And so you know what you say, come to me, talk to me, and at the same time, the book. And I always say this, whatever my dad didn't share with me, I'm gonna share with my son. It's my responsibility to make sure he's straight. Just like it's your responsibility as a man to make sure your family's straight. That's the reason why that make you a man. That's what make you a king. So man, y'all did everything. I'm just living like that, man. I can't say nothing more. You guys are crush it. You guys are speak your mind. You speak your truth. And the only thing we can do now is just move forward. That's all I gotta say, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Well, that's it for this live. Thank you so much. That's Saturday. That was live on Saturday, and thank you. Thank you so much. All right.